Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Shamir, and today's video is going to be a super easy, beginner friendly box braid tutorial. Okay, so I do consider myself a beginner when it comes to box braids just because I haven't done them that often, but you guys, I'm getting better and better every time, so I figured why not show you guys me doing box braids for the summertime. This is definitely an easy style for summer if you're going on vacation or staycation or anything like that and you just don't feel like doing your hair right now. Super easy, beginner friendly, and yeah, I used the rubber band method, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any other videos or tutorials. And if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up at the end of the video. And yeah, you guys, let's jump right into it. I hope you all enjoy the tutorial. Okay, you guys, so the first thing we're going to start with is the Shine and Jam. That's what we're going to use for the edges, just to keep everything nice and slick. I showed you guys this little brush. I picked it up from a beauty supply store, but it honestly was super soft. The only other things you really need, like I showed, were this comb. I like the end of it because it was definitely helpful in helping me part my hair. And some rubber bands, of course. So as you can see here, I am starting to part my hair, and you guys, I started with going straight down the center first, splitting it into 2 sections, and then I am going to proceed to part my hair into 4 different sections. So as you can see here, I'm starting to put 2 more parts on each side of my head so that I can have 4 different sections. Now you guys, honestly, this is basically the most, I wouldn't just say aggravating, but honestly one of the most tedious things about doing any type of braids, you know, whether it be box braids or any type of twist, like you know how people do like Marley twists and things like that. All of these styles are super cute, and I don't know if it's just me, but you guys, I have the hardest time sectioning off my hair and parting my hair on my own for these styles. So that's one of the reasons why I feel like it's always convenient to go to someone to get your hair done, because you don't have to worry about parting it. But I wouldn't let it frustrate me so much to where I just wouldn't do the style myself. You know, it just takes a little bit of patience. So what I recommend is, if you know that it's hard for you to part your hair and all of that, like me, make sure, for one, you're in a good mood when you're about to do your hair, and 2, make sure that you give yourself enough time to where you're not in a super rush, because honestly, that's what takes me the longest when doing my hair. So I started off with this mirror that I have on my desk, and I thought that would be good enough as far as, you know, for me to just look and be able to try to part my hair. But honestly, you guys, I just wasn't able to part every section using just this mirror. So as you can see here, I had to leave. I actually had to use a mirror that my husband has for like cutting your hair. It has 3 different pieces, but it hangs over the door, and it was easier for me to see the back of my head. So I just made quite a few sections out of those. Geez, I should have counted, but I'm sure I had at least I'm not sure, but definitely at least like 20 braids, it feels like, for sure. So yeah, after that I just took the hair and sectioned it into little groups so that it would be easy for me to just start grabbing, you know, just lay out 3 or 4 at a time. Now honestly, after the fact, I thought about it. For one, I was like, I probably should have like soaked the hair or cleaned it first, but it's the night before going somewhere, leaving to go to Dallas. So I was like, you know what? If it's not cleaned, it's just not clean for this one. I hate to say it like that. But anyway, so honestly, I think the next time I do this, I will probably actually use my clothing rack and just hang way more sectioned off pieces up so that it's, you know, easy to just grab. Because I kind of did like 4 and 5 at a time, but it wasn't too bad. So here I am pulling up my hair, just getting everything else out of the way, clipping it up so that I can start to braid my hair. Now, honestly, you guys, look at that. Okay, I still had a little bit of an issue with the parting. And I guess because I was doing it on my own. And like I said, I still feel like a beginner at doing these braids, but I feel like I can do it well enough to where, honestly, once you have the braids hanging down, the few errors that I had when it came to the parts was just not bad. Like, it wasn't even really noticeable because, you know, the hair is hanging over those pieces. So here's how I start with the rubber band method. So I have each piece sectioned off and there are the rubber bands on it, and I just take the two pieces, the one piece of hair, you know, it's kind of looped over, and that piece of hair is going to be two of the pieces, and my piece of hair that is in the middle is going to be the third middle piece for when you're making a braid. So I basically just wrap that around my piece of hair that's in the ponytail, in the little rubber band, and just start braiding down from there. Now, one thing I did realize throughout the process that I didn't realize the first time I attempted to do box braids in my hair is the fact that I feel like if I make the hair that I'm adding in, if I make each section a little bit thicker, then it helps to stay on better whenever I make that little knot at the top. I find that when I make the section of hair too small, it starts to easily slide down to where you can see more of the rubber band at the top of my hair. So that's a tip. I don't know if it was just me, but you guys, I would definitely make sure you have just a little bit thicker piece so that, you know, you can have a nice full knot and not just see your rubber bands whenever you start to braid your hair. And here, another thing is just to make sure you're sliding your hands all the way down through the hair whenever you're braiding, if you can, because honestly, I find that braiding hair will tangle up so fast if you try to braid too fast and not pull your hands all the way through. Because here I'm taking my time to braid it because I found that out last time I was doing it. I can braid down really fast, but the hair will tangle up so much that it's not even worth it. So I just really just took my time. One thing that's helpful for me too while I'm doing this is, you guys, watch some YouTube, put on a vlog, you know, watch somebody's channel that you really enjoy and just take your time. Like, you know, it just helps with the process. It helps it not feel like it's taking quite as long. And overall, it doesn't really take me that long to do these braids, but you know, when it's getting done like I did it at nighttime and you're getting tired and you know you're about to hit the road the next morning, it's basically like, let me put on something that's going to entertain me while I do these braids so that I can just, you know, keep myself up through the process. So that's definitely a tip, okay? Either put you on some good music or put on one of your favorite vlogs or any other video and just kind of, you know, zone out and take your time and do your braids, okay? So yeah, so that's basically how this part was going. Like I said, it took a while, but not too long. So you guys really take your time, like I said, so that you don't tangle up the end of the hair. That's really the main thing. Like, once you've perfected the knot at the top, it's basically about taking your time to braid the hair down. So yeah, like I said, it wasn't too many braids that I was doing, so I wasn't really too worried about the timing either, because I knew that I wasn't going to do but so many braids or whatever. So yeah, and this is basically just, okay, a repeat of what I did for the first one. I'm going to do that, you know, use my hair that's in the rubber band for the third part and basically continue doing that throughout my whole head. And honestly, I feel like pretty soon, if I keep doing these braids, I feel like it's not going to be but so long before I can probably attempt to do some knotless box braids. I've been watching videos and I now feel like I feel like I'm confident enough to attempt to do knotless box braids the next time. Either that, or I really have been interested in doing some type of twist but I definitely had a fail trying to do some twists before. So if you haven't seen that video, I will definitely link it up above. But you know, I've tried that and it didn't really work out how I wanted to work out. But you know, practice makes perfect, so just keep doing it. And once again, look, this shot right here is a little bit closer up so that you guys can see a little bit better how I use the braiding hair versus my hair, and letting my hair be that third strand whenever I'm twisting it around. See, make sure you get a good tight twist on it, and then just start braiding it right on down. But you can see, you see how I had to slide my hand through there? If you don't slide your hand through there, like some of these braiding hairs, oh my goodness, they will be a tangled up mess, and you will have to start that braid all over again. Trust me, I have experienced that a time or two. Okay, so yeah, after braiding my hair, I decided that I really wanted to you know, just kind of style these braids up a little bit too, because you know, they're cute when you don't have anything going on, but I do feel like some of the little accessories are very cute to put on your hair. Now, I am the type to not want too many accessories, so I didn't want to get like accessories and just have them on every single braid or anything like that. I feel like when it comes to braids and accessories, like less is more. Okay, so you know, just having a few on, like a few different braids, is good enough for me. I definitely like the strings, like gold strings and stuff. I put that through my hair one time when I braided it, and it came out really cute, but this time I wanted to keep it simple, so I didn't buy any of that, and it was a little bit difficult to kind of keep tied around the braids. But this time I was like, you know what, let me do something different. Let me get some accessories from my local beauty supply store that were going to be cute and a little bit different from the ones that I had last time. Last time I just had some simple gold ones that you know, you just kind of put them over the braid and squeeze them tight, and it kind of closed up and stayed on the braid. But this time I decided that I wanted to get some accessories that look like basically a little feather. So I got those, and you'll see that coming up in just a minute. You'll see me actually show you guys the feather accessories that I put on my hair. But one thing I wanted to say before I even get to showing you that, so that I don't forget, is these were okay. I definitely like the look of it. So just keep in mind, if you get any type of accessory for your hair, or you know, for your braids, that has something that's hanging from it, keep in mind that it may get tangled on things. So the way the feather accessory is made that I decided to put on my hair, yeah, see, this is another good close-up, okay, showing how to just wrap your hair around as that third piece and bring it on down, you guys. Like I said, super easy, beginner friendly. Okay, if you're a beginner like me, you can definitely do these box braids on yourself. Rubber band box braids are the way to start. Use the rubber band method so that you can start off and do it easily. But anyway, so back to the feather accessory. So I had to keep in mind, well, I didn't know at first, but this is what I want you guys to keep in mind. If you have accessories that hang, sometimes if you don't close it up tight enough to where it's like completely around the braid, they will start to get stuck on other braids, and you know, they will cause it to snag. And so while I honestly felt like the accessories were super cute, I felt like it definitely started to make my braids get a little messy a little fast. I definitely moved them around a few times in different areas on the braids, but it just started to become too much of a hassle as far as them getting stuck on other braids, and you know, snagging the hair and pulling it. And then the height at which I put them, they were still very much mixed into my real hair, so every time it would get snagged, it wasn't like I could just cut it or anything, just like clip that piece off of the braid because it was so high up it was into my hair. Okay, so please keep that in mind. So yeah, these are the little accessories, and like I said, they're so cute. But definitely get yourself more than one option so that if you get something like this and they start to not work for you, you'll have something else to alternate with while you're rocking your box braids. Okay, because like I said, I like the look of an accessory, but I just really was not expecting to deal with that little feather hanging and pieces of that accessory getting stuck on anything. But you guys, overall, this is such a great, easy look for the summertime. If you're going on vacation or staycation, or even if you just don't feel like doing your hair for a week or two, you know what I'm saying? This is a simple and easy style, and overall it didn't take that long. I'd say it probably took me about a good 2 hours at the most, like from start to finish, because I had to blow out my hair first and section it off and all that. But overall, a simple, easy style. And like I said, it's definitely beginner friendly. So if for some reason you can't make it to your stylist to get your braids done, I feel like it's important to know how to do your hair yourself no matter what. Okay, so just take the time out to watch a few of these tutorials and learn how to do it yourself, just in case you get into a little pinch where your stylist isn't available. At least you know how to do a basic rubber band method box braid style so that you can still be able to rock your cute look for at least a week. Now, maybe once I get a little more proficient at it, the style might last me a little bit longer, but honestly, at this point, it's been going up at about a week. You guys, I love my results, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was helpful for you guys, and let me know if you did it yourself. Have you ever done these braids yourself? And if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any more tutorials or videos or anything that I have going on, because I definitely love to share the things that I'm learning with you guys. And yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your hairstyles, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Thanks again for watching.